Hey guys, welcome to another one of my YouTube channel. YouTube videos. Let me start off by saying you can visit my website at kimonboutique.net, where you can order your very own name, your initial, whatever you want to put on it, earrings. I have them in 30 centimeters to 130 centimeters, and this is 130 centimeters. Now I'm gonna say, for your girl that's not used to a very heavy earring, this 130 centimeters is really heavy, so I can say that much. So in this one I ordered from the vendor is in silver. I also have them in gold and rose gold. So please support your girl at kimonboutique.net, and you can also place your order on my Instagram page at kimonboutique.net. Okay, let's get into it. So, I just found out that your girl Porsha has started her very own YouTube video. And she just started, and she has already over 11.5 subscribers. Your girl only has 51 subscribers. So while you're at it and you're looking at me right now, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to my channel and let's grow together. Okay, let's get into it. So Porsha started off by talking about Angela. Angela is the wife of the ex athlete. Porsha said that she said something to the effect of, I know your husband, or I know something about your husband. She's like, what do you know about my husband? You guys remember that in the episode, right? Well, to Porsha doesn't think that's anything for Angela to be so uptight about asking, what do you know about my husband? Stuff like that. Yes, Porsha, if you know something about someone's husband, that's something for someone to be in high alert for. That's something of concern. If Porsha knows your husband, you better start asking some questions. She also stated that she just seen where Angela this past Sunday was stating to her husband, telling him that Porsha says that she knows him, and she was, kind of confused. Porsha was kind of confused as to why Angela would go to her husband asking her husband such question, or where does Porsha know you from, stuff like that. Girl, after what we seen several years ago with you meeting Fallon's husband and stealing that girl's husband who was supposed to be your friend, anybody would be scared and concerned if you know their husband. Okay? Anything that Porsha knows about your husband, it should be a point of concern at this moment. So Porsha, don't be acting and getting all excited and talking about fun shade and all that stuff, because if you know anything about anyone's husband, that's something that we all need to be concerned about. If Porsha is around your husband, you need to be concerned. If Porsha is around my husband, I'm gonna be concerned, because Porsha gonna take your man. Then she's gonna say that she told Angela that it was fun shade. She doesn't know anything about Angela's husband. She claims that she doesn't know anything about her own husband, Simon. So she says, so wait, the divorce is not final? Because she said her husband, girl. She doesn't know anything about Dennis, and she doesn't know anything about Cordell. Really? So when she said that, where my head went back to. She was in those alleged affairs with Candy and Shamia and all those other girls that swing both ways. So that's where my brain went to when she made that, I'm loving my earrings, guys. Anyways, what else was she talking about? So then she was talking about the fight, or no, not the fight, the thing that happened at Guys, I want to take a sip of ice cream. She's talking about the little thing that went on at Kenya Moore's thing, right? Chocolate ice cream, guys. I should have had my ice cream before I came on. Then she started to talk about the situation that happened at Kenya Moore's hair care salon opening, whatever. Remember, Brit made an accusation. No. Brit feels as if Kenya Moore is dismissive of her. I feel as if every time that someone comes on the show, it's always attack Kenya Moore's day. And it's as if you don't have a storyline, make Kenya Moore your storyline. And to tell you the truth, I have gotten tired of that. It's gotten boring and draining, right? It's gotten very boring and draining. I didn't see anything that Kenya Moore did for Brit to get all excited like she did, which then turns out to her attacking Kenya verbally, in a threatening way, saying that she had her pow and her whip and whatever else she said that she has. I don't understand how this turns around to where Kenya is the bad person when this person on national TV threatened someone's life, for heaven's sake. Constantly we have Kenya being threatened on the show. It's like she's always been used as a toy on the show. And she's always been she's been always the one who was getting the beaten, and then she's always getting the punishment. We remember what happened with her husband, where with the husband's old situation, it's as if Nene would constantly use the husband's situation to fight Kenya with that, right? You remember that, right? We always had Nene Leakes constantly calling Kenya Ken, using stuff that what's his name? Her husband, Mark. Using stuff that Mark said against Kenya. Kenya was always crying, and Kenya always got a beating. She did not get any kind of support. Let me tell y'all something. Kenya is a friend's friend. She's a friend. She's a friend. If she's your friend, that's one person that I can say, if Kenya is your friend, she's actually your friend. Absolutely. I didn't hear Porsha speaking so highly of Kenya since she got off the show, but on her YouTube channel she's speaking very highly of Kenya. At the end of the show, at the end of her YouTube video, she stated that when Kenya comes back. Now that tells me, even though she's at the end she tried to fix it and she said, well, if she comes back. No, girl, because during all these interviews you have been saying that she's not coming back. Now you're saying when Kenya comes back, because you know why? The fans, for the majority, doesn't see anything wrong with what Kenya has done. And I have heard through the grapevine, because I'm not seeing it myself, people like Dr. Heavenly are asking, what did Kenya do to deserve this? I don't know, whatever the hell. But I also heard Kenya said over on the Tamar, whatever, that show, Tamron All, yes. On the Tamron All show, that she was not fired. She was still getting paid, right? So, I don't know what's really going on. It's like Kenya was off on sick leave or whatever, maternity leave, whatever, allegedly, with pay. She was not fired, guys. She was never fired. And with Porsha unknowingly telling us that Kenya is coming back, we can also look for Kenya coming back. Well, guys, with these people on the YouTube now, we've been had Evanly. We've been had Evanly on the YouTube. We've been had Candy on the YouTube. We've been having some people on the YouTube. Sweet Tea is on the YouTube. Now Porsche is on the YouTube. Kenya's on the YouTube. What's going to happen with reality TV? Is it going to be better? Is it going to be boring? What's going to happen? You know, is Bravo going to have to be censoring these people now? Like, they're going to be now telling the story. Will it make it better for YouTube? What about us, the bloggers? What about us, the bloggers that are trying to grow? And guys, if you've gotten this far into my story, please like the video. I would so appreciate you for doing this. I am still trying to run 3 YouTube channels, so please give me some patience, and I really appreciate you. I'm actually just still trying to grow on my 3 channels. I just got monetized on the other channel and still didn't even fix it up together all the way. But anyways, I digress. Yes, let's continue. So Porsha let us know that she and Kenya supposedly has a better relationship. She has been speaking very highly of Kenya. She was speaking so highly of Kenya to where I would say she was speaking more highly about Kenya than she was speaking of Brit. And even a week ago, with Porsha posting pictures and stuff with Brit, I would say that she and Brit was closer than Kenya. So I'm quite surprised at what's going on right now. We also know that Cynthia and Kenya have not been getting along. So I don't know, because Cynthia has been making the rounds and she's been saying stuff about Kenya. So we don't know what's going to happen. Furthermore, at the end of Porsha Williams's YouTube video, she stated that someone have been trying to get Kenya off the show. She stated that a housewife have been trying to get Kenya off the show. And she stated that housewife is still on the show. Now, who would we say that is? That's probably a tease for Porsha Williams's next video. And guys, not because Porsha is now on YouTube mean that you're gonna forsake all of us, especially me that's still trying to grow. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to give you my perspective, because Porsha is over there acting like she's on her high horse and she's all perfect when she know that she has taken everybody's man and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop and whatever she was over there talking about. A lot of the times I did not want to say anything in the comments because I don't want to be blocked, because I'm going to just say it like it is, and because I don't want to be blocked, I just didn't say nothing, because she's over there telling a story that we know is not always like that. But yes, child, she stated that someone have been going to wherever, back producer, whoever, trying to get Kenya fired, been doing it, and I don't know. So let's see. We know Shamia just came on the show. So it couldn't be Shamia if Shamia wasn't a housewife, so how could Shamia been trying to get Kenya off the show? Is this Cynthia? We know that Cynthia and Kenya has been having a rough relationship over the internet. And ever since Kenya, that would be weird though. That would be so weird if Cynthia was supposed to do something like this. That would be very weird, wouldn't it? But I digress. It would be very weird, but I mean, who else could it be? Drew? I don't know. Listen, I would say more that it's probably Cynthia, guys. I really would, but I don't know. Let's wait and see. I don't know if Porsha is going to spill the tea. She made it sound as if she's going to spill the tea, so we just have to wait for it and see what's going to happen. Please forgive me with the noise in the background, guys. That's my daughter, and that's the only way I can get her occupied while I do these videos. Anyways, let me tell you something. Listening to Porsha in her YouTube talking about she and Kenya's relationship, Knowing that she wasn't talking about her and Kenya's relationship this positively just a week ago tells me that Kenya is coming back. Kenya have gotten her, what color slip? I don't remember what color slip it used to be because they used to tell us about the slip. So that tells me that Kenya is coming back. Yes, Kenya is coming back. I don't think she had known, she did not know that Kenya was coming back. But now she knows. And so she is trying to fix that relationship. Anyways, Brit, let me tell y'all something. The little that I have seen and heard about Brit is exactly who she is. What Kenya posted up about Brit is exactly who she is. Let me tell y'all something. Don't forget that a lot of these housewives and house husbands that have come onto the Housewives franchise and have portrayed a picture of what they want us to see of them normally comes out that they are not who they portray themselves to be. A lot of them are in the donkey. I mean, did I say that right? I don't know. But I think you know what I mean. From Salt Lake City, that lady who was scamming people allegedly. Apollo, Peter did some tax situations the other day, child. He was collecting the employees' taxes and he wasn't reporting it. He was supposed to have gone to jail, so I don't know what happened. He must have worked something out and figured he can be something of society than what he's doing. So yes, child, because Peter was supposed to have been to jail already sometime this year. But thanks be to God, Peter did not go to jail. I thank the Lord for that. Yes, cause we don't want to rejoice over anyone's downfall over here. But let me talk about Brit. Let me tell y'all what I think about Brit. This is just what I think about Brit. Brit married up. I don't know what kind of job Brit's husband really do. He seems like he controls the money. And she seems like she is just there to be pretty and shop and whatever. And she's just ghetto. And that is why she was so quick to talk about her whip and what she can do and say all the things that a person of wealth and stature and someone like Kenya would not say. Brit comes off as someone like King on the Married to Medicine. They have nothing to lose. They have nothing. Let me tell y'all something. Remember, Brit met with her sister, who was very sad. Brit seemed to have married up, and then her husband starts to tell her how to live. Just like Ashley in the Potomac when she was married to whatever his name is. I can't even remember right now. And he didn't really want Ashley's mom around. He was the one that was in control. And so Ashley wasn't able to really speak to her mom and wasn't able to do certain things because her husband didn't allow her to speak to her mom. She wasn't allowed to do certain things for her mom and stuff like that. Brit is asking her sister, have she talked to mom? You know, it's as if she doesn't really have a relationship with her family. It's as if, you know, she came from the down and now she is up and she just haven't talked to her sister. It seems like she just haven't talked to her family is what it seems like. And yeah, that's just what it seems like to me. Her sister is begging for a relationship with her. It seems like the brother, whatever, the husband, he's always there hovering over her. He's in control. So it's like, it's one of those relationships where the man is in control. He controls the money and he controls you and tell you who you can talk to and who you cannot talk to, right? Brit also reminds me of Kim Zolciak. So all of a sudden she's there filming, but somewhere behind the curtains is her husband. He's only one phone call away. It's as if he watches her. Remember, she was out talking to her sister. And her husband had the heart. He called her. It's as if she's his property. He calls her to tell her it's time to come home. Now I thought that was weird, and she had to end the session or whatever you want to call that with her sister because her husband tells her it's time to come home. I thought that was really crazy. Oh yes, I thought that was really crazy. I thought it was weird, but you know what? At least she has her sister on the show, and I hope the sister gets to take the show or use the show to the best of her ability and not just be there. But listen, me guys, Brit is exactly who Porsha portrays her to be. Trust me. Just look at her whole being. Look at her family. Listen to what she says about her family, her sister. She used to talk to her sister, have relationships with her sister. Now she doesn't have one with her sister because her life has been changed. Anyways, guys, that's it for now with this video. I don't want to draw the video out too much further, passing the 20 minutes. Sometimes I go over to 25 minutes. So please like this video. Please subscribe if you've not done so. Go and check out Porsha, and Kenya will be coming soon. And but don't forget to come back over here so we can talk about them and tell you my exact feelings about them. So yeah, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to our channel, and I will see you guys